Good morning, students. I hope you have enjoyed your Diwali vacations. And now we are back to our job. Yes, I'm going to start with the new topic after the first two. That is the living organisms, characteristics and habitats. Dear students, forget about this year's holidays. But every year, whenever you got holidays, you happen to visit different places. Am I right? Yes. You may have visited Kashmir, you may have visited Leh Ladakh, Kulu Manali, Rajasthan, their town, Goa, Sindhudurg or Puri. Okay? So, what you have found? You might have found that when you went to Ladakh, Leh and all that regions, the climate was very cold. Mountains were snowbound and the trees found there. Which were the trees? Yes, Devda, spruce, pine, right? And animals found there. Which were they? Yak, yes. Reindeer. Such types of animals, they are found in snowbound regions. Some of you might have gone to Rajasthan, where the climate is too hot and dry. Temperature is too hot and it is very dry climate. But what you find there? Yes, only sand. And you might have seen the ship of the desert. Which is that? Do you know it? Yes, it is camel. And you might have taken the ride on that camel, ship of the desert, right? And the trees you find out there. Cactus, different types of cactus, date palms, right? And when you come to places like Puri, you might have visited the beaches. You might have seen the trees dotted along the beaches like casuarina trees and crabs, fishes, conches, shells, different types. Bujo and Paheli, your friends, they too have visited all such places. They have got lot of fun as you have. But, in addition to that fun, the scientists in them started asking different questions. They were having various types of questions. One was, in all such places, you find different types of organisms. Organisms, living animals and plants, living things. Is there any place on this earth where we will not find any organism? And so Bhuja started searching around his house and inside his house. So Bhuja thought that in his cupboard, he may not have any organism present there. And so he opened the cupboard. And what he found? Yes, there was a small tiny spider inside it. So, in some cases you may even find cockroaches, right? And so, he came to the conclusion, even near his house, there was no such place where he cannot find any organism. So he came to the conclusion that there is no such place near my house and inside the house. What Paheli did? Paheli started thinking about the places which are far away from her house. But she was hardly able to find out. She even read that people found tiny organisms in the openings of the live volcanoes. Just imagine. And so, what we can conclude, that organisms are present in each and every part of this earth. And so our next part, that is organisms and the surroundings where they live. Now, as I have said, you have been to Kashmir, Leh Ladakh, Kulu Manali, snow-bounded Himalayas, thick forests, dense forests you may have seen. You may have seen the trees there. Deodar, pine, fir, spruce, right? In addition to that, now these trees you don't find in our region. Do you find it? No, not at all. The shapes are also different. They are like this conical shape. Now why they are conical shape? Find it out. Find it out. You will get the reason. In our region you might have seen how the trees are. They spread very well. But there the trees are always conical shape. Like this. Right? Find out the reason. Okay? Now, the animals found there, we don't find it here. Animals found in snowbound region, as I've said, yak, reindeer. Okay? All such animals, they are found there. When I come to the desert, what I get? Again, different types of plants. Cactus, different types of cactus. Date palms. Animals, camel. You find camel, scorpion, right? Such types of animals. Desert rats, they are found there. Are they found in our region? Not at all. Right? Then, when you come to the beaches, what do you find? Crabs, different types of fishes, octopus, starfish. Do you find them there in desert? Not at all. So, what we can say, depending upon the conditions of the surroundings, that type of organisms are found in that part only. Selected areas. Camels are not found near the beaches, or fishes and crabs are not found in the desert. So, there are certain animals or there are certain plants which are found in that particular region only. Right? But there are certain organisms which are found in all these different types of conditions. For example, ants. Ants are found everywhere. And second example can you give? Yes, you yourself, human beings. They can go anywhere and they can destroy it. Right? They have got one major duty. Destruction of the earth. They never think of the development of the earth. Destroy the environment, destroy other animals, and only construct the cement jungles. That's what we have done. And that we have to avoid it. So that let live and others live. Let us live in harmony. Then only we can survive. Otherwise, we will also, one or the other day, become extinct. Like other animals have become. Okay, so we have to do that. Right, now, there is one activity that you are supposed to do. I'll read out that activity. Start with the forest and think of the plants, animals and objects that can be found there. You have to list it in the table. Okay? Then think of the other parts like deserts, then sea, then your snow-bounded regions, that is mountainous regions. Okay, find out what type of animals, plants and various other objects you find out there. Okay, now you may find objects. What may be the object? So objects can be soil, pebbles, then your dry leaves, whatever you find. So you are supposed to mention that. And you can take help of this textbook itself. Read it, you will get various plants, animals and other things that are found. In addition, you can take help of your friends and myself, that is teacher. And you can read the books. You can read the books which tell you about different types of plants and animals and the minerals found in that particular region. Okay, so let us complete that table. You are going to do that as homework in your notebook. Now, so table 9.1. So in forest, trees, now there are different types of trees, okay, that we find here in our forests. Okay, then wild animals like tiger, lion, leopards, many. I have not given the names of the trees. You find it out. Okay, then birds. You know them. Which birds we find. And soil. There are many other. You can note it down here. That is for you. Okay, then mountain. On mountains, you get rock, snow, grass, goats, monkeys. Monkeys you get it here also. Right? Yak, snow leopard. Then sheep. Okay, then in the desert, what do you get? Sand, camel, desert rat, cactus, okay, baboon, scorpion, rattlesnake, right? In the sea, fish, whale, alligator, octopus, seaweeds, shells, salty water. Right. Then any other. I have taken the example of river. You can take it off yourself. Okay, pebbles, fish, water, plants. You can add them. You can add them. Now my dear students, just compare desert and the sea. Are the surroundings same? You find different types of organisms. Are the surroundings same? How are the surroundings? No, the surroundings are not same. Why? If I consider a sea, the surrounding there for the animals and plants is salty water, saline water. Right? And so these fish or the plants, they live in that. While in desert, how is the surrounding? It is sandy soil, sand, and the temperature is too hot and dry. If I consider the animals in the sea, they live completely in saline water. So definitely their surroundings are totally different. And so they have to develop certain characteristics, specific features to live there. Right? I'll take only two examples. One is of camel from the desert and the other is of fish which lives in the seawater. So let's start with the camel. Camel lives in the desert. But why he is able to live there? There are various reasons. First, he has got very long legs. Why? So that he can avoid the scorching heat. He can protect his body from the scorching heat. So he has got long legs. Right? Then, he gives out very less amount of urine. It is very dry. The dung is dry. And he does not sweat. He sweats very less. So what happens? He can live without water for many days. And you know there are various other things also. He has got hump on his back, you know. He stores water there. So you can utilize it when he does not get that water. When he does not get water. Secondly, his eyelids, they are very thick. Why? To protect the eyes from sand. Right? So there are many such changes, specific features in camel. And hence we say now, camel is the ship of the desert. Because he has got some specific features to live there. Now think of the fish. As we have studied in topic 8, all the fishes, they have got what type of shape? Yes, they have got streamlined body. Exactly. So that they can move easily around in the water. Right? Secondly, they have got scales on their body. So that they can protect and they can help to move in the water. Right. Then they have got fins and the tail. It helps to balance the body and give direction to the body. Right? And one more addition. They use the oxygen dissolved in the water. So they have got gills. They have got gills to use that oxygen dissolved in water. While in desert, how is the surrounding? In surrounding, the animals living there, they use the air, oxygen from the air itself. Okay? And here the animals or the plants, the animals here living in the saline water, they use what they use? Dissolved oxygen, and for that they have got special organs called gills. So you can see both these organisms, they have developed themselves. So all over the earth you will find that organisms have developed themselves. They have developed certain characteristic features. And so the animals which have developed these specific characteristic features to live in that particular place, to live in that particular surrounding, that is called as adaptation. What it is called? Adaptation. So that they can live there naturally. Okay. And the place where they live is called as the habitat. What it is called? Habitat. Dwelling place. The dwelling place where they live, that is their home, it is called as the habitat. Okay. Now what things they do get from the habitat? They get shelter, food, then water, and many other things from the habitat. Okay. So all these things they get from habitat. Okay. So in the next part, so dear students, we'll stop here today. In next part, we'll see there are different types of habitats. Then we'll go to the next part, that is acclimatization, and there is one more activity. We'll discuss that. Okay. So today's homework, you will write this table in your notebook and you will write the definitions of habitat and adaptation. So see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.